Welcome to Hot Couple Chronicles, a podcast exploring the swinging lifestyle. Our discussions may contain explicit content and adult themes intended for mature audiences. While we strive to offer valuable insights and entertainment, please be aware that the views expressed are based on personal experiences and opinions. We encourage listeners to approach the content with an open mind and to prioritize communication, consent, and respect in their relationships. Remember, everyone's journey is unique, so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Thank you for joining us on our adventure.
I'm Russ.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is Hot Couple Chronicles.
Welcome back. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. It's been a good week.
Yes.
We got back from your birthday.
We're going to have a whole episode about it. We don't want to spoil any of that stuff. It's going to be a little bit late because I'm going to be in Florida during this. And we're going to film it when I get back. But we're going to give you all the deets. The deets coming up. We'll be sure to tell you all about that. But this episode... So I went viral recently. Recently, I went viral.
After how many videos have we done identical to this?
Yeah, I've done this video a million times. Just hey, we're going to Trapeze tonight. We're going to, be there. Come say hi. That's it. 5 seconds, like real quick. Like, can't wait to see everybody. The end.
Yeah.
And I went a little viral in that video.
Yeah, was it 1.5 million?
No, that one was like 500,000. Something like that. And that was like crazy because it's been a long time since I've gotten any traction on that account. I've gotten in trouble with that account a long time and I just stopped posting important stuff on it. So I just threw it up as like a little update. And that one went a little crazy. I posted a video or two after that. Didn't do much or whatever. And then I posted like a day after Trapeze. The sound was so perfect and it was just like, we're coming back to life. This is how it goes after Trapeze. And that one's like almost 2 million. And so we have so many new followers, so many new people listening to the podcast, and so many people with questions about trapeze and what it is. And everyone's so scared of trapeze. So I wanted to have a podcast to kind of refer people to. Let's
debunk some of the myths and legends of Trapeze Atlanta.
Yeah. And kind of break down how it all works. And so you know what to expect. I know so many comments of people, I've always wanted to try it. I'm so scared to try it. I don't understand what it is or how to go about trying it. Like, I need all the details. So I wanted to have a whole podcast, an hour talking about what it is. It's not that serious.
Yeah, it's really not that serious. Don't make it weird.
It's how we started this lifestyle. I credit trapeze to us finding the lifestyle and who we are and everything. And so I'm more than happy to make a whole episode dedicated to our favorite place in the whole world. And that is Trapeze Atlanta. And I'm we're very, very blessed to have that as our home club and so close to home. And because it is the
premier. Yeah. It's the premier club of the country.
Yeah.
Like we've been to so many clubs all around the country and there are some other really good clubs, but this is definitely our favorite. Yeah, we're lucky enough to only be a couple hours away.
Yeah, we're 2 hours south of it. So we get there as much as we possibly can, but we've been there pretty much every other weekend for the last few months. So we really...
Yeah.
We're really like refreshed.
It's like the olden days.
Yeah.
It's like the olden days.
Yeah, it's like back in the old times. We used to be there every weekend. We were always going to trapeze. Every moment we could, we were there. And we love it there. And we love trapeze. It is the reason why we are the people that we are and why we're here, why we're on social media, why all of it is we owe that to trapeze. So yeah, it's the least we could do. Just kind of hold your hand. And I don't even know where to start, I guess.
Well,
it's not that scary.
No.
It's not what you're thinking it is. It's not.
I think everybody should start is the website, their website.
Yes.
And seeing what the theme is for that night. And if they're comfortable going with that theme.
And it has all of the information you're going to need. It's going to have their hours. It's going to have the menu. It's going to have the theme. It's going to have all of
the dress code.
Everything question that you have, go on their website. It's really updated it recently. It looks nice. It looks beautiful. It wasn't like that when we looked at it. It was very vague and very secret, but now they break it all down. They have stuff about consent and the rules and all the expectations and what to expect and all of it. It's a really good looking site that they have.
Yeah, it's very informational now.
That's all your questions, but you're never going to know until you go. Definitely recommend if you're curious, go check it out. It's not that serious. It really isn't. Like, you don't have to ever do anything, no matter what club or event or resort you're at. You never have to do anything. There's no expectation. That's the number one thing. You're never expected to get naked or, have sex or do anything. Right. You can just go there for a regular date night, and it's the cost of, a good dinner, a nice dinner. Go have dinner. Go have some drinks. You don't have to do anything. Go watch. Go look around.
60-day memberships, what, like $60 a couple?
Yeah, to get in the door. Yeah.
And then you have the night cover charge per couple, which it varies.
If you're looking for single men, you want to go every day but Saturday.
Yes.
Single men are allowed every day but Saturday. Saturday is couples and single females only. And it's only one day a week. But other than that, single males are allowed. Definitely recommend going and upgrading to Diamond. We love Diamond Club.
We were unaware of Diamond.
We had no idea. Us and many people.
Yeah, we're not the only ones, because it is
secret-y.
Kind of hidden.
Secret-y. Yeah.
Because I remember, like, before we knew it was there, I remember seeing the door and being a keypad. I thought it was a staff only, like, area.
You would never know it's there unless you know. It's in the back of the locker room of the general area. Yeah. It's just a little door with a little keypad on it, and you wouldn't have no clue. And then we kept hearing people whispering about Diamond Club, but we didn't know what it was. And then we finally were like, what is it? And they're like, you have to do it. You've got to go.
Yeah. It was almost like a secret thing.
It was. It still kind of is. It's like the secret, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Like, we kind of ruined the secret.
Type thing. But we have ruined that, because it's definitely worth it. You do have to pay more. You have to upgrade when you get there.
Yeah.
You can do a membership, be a Diamond Club member.
There's usually a waiting list, though. It's an annual fee. Yeah. So it's expensive.
Yeah, it's like now, $2,000-ish. It keeps going up.
It keeps going. Like, when we paid for it, it was $2,500 for the year.
Yeah.
For that. But included in that, you get the maximum discount for the night. Mm-hmm. You don't have to pay for the membership all but once a year.
So whenever you go, it's like $60 to get in.
Yeah, on a Saturday night.
Yeah, and they have chef prepared menu, all you can eat. So you can order as much as you want on the menu that you want, anything. They have, and then they do breakfast back there, they do desserts back there, and you can have as much food as you want. And it's such good food. Like, they have steak. And
it's cooked to order from a chef. Yep. And
they bring it to your table. It's just like a restaurant, like a nice dinner night. And then the vibe is just completely different back there. It's quieter.
Yeah. The front, the general area is very much like it's every
nightclub.
Any other nightclub you've ever been to, except it has a buffet on that one side.
Yeah, you can't see the playrooms.
And even the buffet food's really good. It's also cooked fresh.
They have such a pretty setup too, of all the cheese and meats and all of the snacky stuff. They have such a pretty. They always have pineapple set up all pretty.
They always have like fruit and veggies and
shrimp cocktail and stuff like that. Yeah. And then they do like prime rib. They have they cut right there.
Yeah, they slice it for you.
And then they have usually 4 different meal things or sides.
Yeah, like entrees.
Yeah, usually they're on a skillet, and they serve it to you, and you just tell them what you want and how much you want, and they'll give you. You can keep coming back as much as you want. It's equal to a nice buffet. They got cookies, they got desserts, they got lemonade and iced tea, and there's fancy coffee maker machines and stuff like that. You can whatever, and it's definitely it's good. All the food's good. You can't go back. You can't go wrong with any of the food. But in the back, we have private playrooms. So you have doors you can shut.
With locks.
And then they have public playrooms with silk sheets. All of them is with the big
silk sheets. And it's the equivalent of 3 queen size mattresses, the size.
Yeah, it's huge. And then they have seating area around it and stuff. And you can keep it as a curtain, so you can keep it open, or you can shut it if you want to be private. If you go there and the curtain or the door is closed, do not open them.
Yeah.
If they are open, do not just go in and participate either.
No.
You're more than welcome to watch. Usually, if the door,
you wait till you're invited.
Yeah, only if you're invited to come in. That's
you can if it's open, they like to be
watched. Yeah.
They like to be watched. They want to be watched.
But don't touch.
But no touching.
Unless we ask.
No involving yourself. Just let them do their thing and enjoy the show.
Consent. It's so huge. But then if you keep going back, there is nicer bathrooms. The bathrooms are real nice. The sinks, they got mouthwash and everything. The bathrooms are are private.
They're single, just restrooms where it's not like you don't have like stalls and urinals and all that stuff. It's just a single bathroom with a sink, like you would see in any other.
Yeah, it's just a bathroom, but it's more private. And then keep going back, and there's another public playroom with another giant bed there, and some more rooms, more private little. They're like hotel rooms. If you walk in, it looks like a hotel room. It's got a bed, it's like 2 nightstands, some lamps, and
a fan.
Like there's a chair in the corner.
Yeah, there's a hotel room. There's a cuck chair,
and there's quite a few of them. And you can leave the door open, or you can shut it, lock it, whatever. And then you keep going back, and there's another locker room back there. They just put that in.
Yeah, there's the new locker room.
Brand new locker room, and then they have like towels and stuff in there. And then if you keep going back, they have a brand new cigar lounge that they just put in, which is so pretty.
It is.
And it's really tucked back there.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden. That's where, say, a few people do go back there and smoke like cigars and stuff, but we go back there to hang out because it's quiet and it's like our photo studio because we get a whole bunch of people back there that want to take pictures. Yeah. And
it's usually when we first get there,
it's away from everybody that does it wants to stay out of it. Yeah. And so
you don't have to worry about
a lot of the pictures you see from Trapeze are from that room.
Yeah.
And it's just a good spot. And we just hang out back there too sometimes.
It's nice and quiet. You can just sit, and there's like comfortable chairs. You can just sit around and talk. And it's more of a private little space that you can go to. And the vibe is cool. Like the decorations, it's gold and black and dark. And it's a good little spot to, just talk and hang out and whatever else you want to do. And then, that's pretty much Diamond. It's got some tables out front where you can eat dinner. That's usually when we first get there. We go right back to Diamond and we order our food immediately before people get there and it gets crowded.
Yeah, because we always go early so we can get settled.
If you're going to Diamond, they only give a certain amount away a night. It's like 10. It's very little
upgrades.
Of upgrades. So you want to make sure you get there if you're upgrading as soon as the doors open. So like 7:45. Be there.
Right. Hey there, listeners. Are you looking to prioritize your sexual health and wellness? We've got just a thing for you. Shameless Care offers at-home testing kits, telehealth consultations, and even treatment for ED and performance anxiety for when you want to play, but your body says otherwise. It's convenient, discreet, and all about keeping you at your best. And guess what? We've teamed up with them to give you an exclusive discount. Use code HOT, that's code HOT, at checkout to get $30 off your first order. Don't walk, run. It's time to take charge of your sexual health today with Shameless Care, because your health is nothing to be ashamed of.
If it's your first time there, you want to go there again when the doors open, even if you're not going to Diamond. Like, I highly recommend getting there like 7:45, 7:50 before the doors open. Get in line. Yeah. Be ready to go.
And you can, if it's the first time there, you can ask for a tour of the club.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You go in and they're going to they have computers right there. So you're going to get a membership when you go, and you're going to fill out all your stuff, and you're going to apply, get your membership, pay for it and all that. And you're going to bring your own alcohol. You want to bring all of your own alcohol. They have all the mixers there, the normal mixers that you would want to make drinks and stuff. Just bring your alcohol, and you'll get a number. You'll get a membership number when you get the membership. And then they're going to put it on your alcohol, and then they'll take it back to the bar. So it'll be back there. And then when you go get a drink, all you got to do is say whatever number it is that you have, and they'll know which bottle is yours, and they'll mix your drink for you. So you want to get there early. So especially if it's your first time, because you want to be able to fill out your membership, get everything paid for, do all of that. Once we do all that, we pay, go inside. And if you want a tour, tell them when you're paying for everything that you would like a tour, and that's your first time. Do not be afraid to tell people that it's your first time you've never been.
No.
Because everyone is more than happy to show you around and to introduce you to people and to kind of show you how everything kind of goes.
Don't be, like, I understand it can be overwhelming, but try not to be the people sitting in the corner.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because you're closing yourself off, and you're not going to experience what you want to experience.
Yeah. And people aren't going to come up to you and approach you as
you're not approachable if your
arms are crossed in the corner, just sitting alone. And go meet people, stand up, go dance, especially the dance. The dance floor is where I've met most of my friends at Trapeze. Like, go out to the dance floor, just even if you're not dancing. That's where like everyone's there having a good time. Just go hang out and watch. And
I meet most people at the bar.
Or that too.
Like while I'm getting a drink, I start talking
on the dance floor.
Because some people do like if there's no tables open, they'll just order food at the bar and eat. Yeah. And so while I'm standing there getting my drink, we'll strike up conversations or whatnot. But
yeah, go out and go meet people. That's our biggest tip, is to go say hi, go introduce yourself. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I've never been here before. This is my first time. Don't be scared. It's not that scary. Everyone's super welcoming and nice and happy and ready to have a good night, and they're so friendly.
Yeah.
This lifestyle is full of friendly, amazing, happy people, and they want to show you the ropes. Promise. But yeah, and then there's you walk in, and there's a general area. We had talked about the buffet. The buffet's over on the right with some tables, and then a bar.
A big bar.
Giant, big L-shaped bar there. And if you're going to stay in that area, that's where you're going to have your drinks. So then you're going to go back there, and that's where you're going to get all your drinks. And the buffet's there, tables. It's like a regular club, restaurant. They've got some, it's a step up, and they have some tables up there, some chairs, some booths and stuff. And you can sit up there and just watch. And then, on the down on the dance floor, there's seats all around it, so it's got a bunch of chairs and spaces you can stand and sit. And
so there is no, because I thought when we first started going, there's next to the dance floor, there's like this little booth that looks like a VIP area with a couch and love seat. It's not reserved for, you don't have to pay for it. If there's no one there, you can go sit down and have a seat and chill and relax next to the dance floor.
It's a good spot to see who's coming in the door and kind of watch people.
But it is not reserved unless there's somebody already there, obviously.
It's a good space to gather.
But I thought for the longest time that you had to have...
It looks like it is.
Because it does.
Yeah. And then right next to that, there's another little bar, too.
Yeah, there's a tiny bar there.
Small bar there, and you can get your drinks there, too. And then there's the general area playroom. We've only been in there one time.
Yeah. Well, it just isn't our vibe. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
It just isn't our vibe. There's a pool table back there.
Yeah.
And then...
You have to be in lingerie or naked or a towel.
Yes.
So if you're a female, you can wear lingerie or a towel or be naked. But if you're a man, you have to have a towel on or be nude.
Yes.
So there's that. That's the part that kind of put me off to it. It was because I'm not comfortable being naked or in a towel.
I don't like being told what to do.
And And then
I have to do something personally.
I change into lingerie when I feel like changing into lingerie. Yeah. So it was like that expectation. And then, the vibe is just different back there. Yeah. And it's...
So you walk back to the general playroom, and there's a pool table, and then there is a big group playroom on the one side. Yeah. And you keep going back, and there are tiny little booths with bench seats in them that you can play in, but they're not very big.
Yeah.
They're very small.
Yeah.
And then you keep going back, and there's a big group play area with beds all along the walls, a big bed in the middle. It's huge.
We need to go next time just to go back there again, because it's been so long since we had been back there. I really do think now that we're because it scared the crap out of me.
We were very new.
I wasn't even in the lifestyle yet when we went back there. So it was a lot for me, and there was it was the single male night too. So there was an influx of lots of men just alone, and it was a lot for me as an early shy. I was very shy. I was very
just mosey on back there and check it out again.
Yeah, we should just go look back in there now with a different perspective.
That's the general layout, but
there's a bunch of chairs and seats everywhere. You can look pretty much. There's seats and the tables and stuff. You can just.
So the biggest thing that just put us off to it was the fact that we had to be a certain way to walk back there.
Yeah.
Where in Diamond Club,
you don't.
You don't.
You can wear whatever you want, whenever you want. There's no requirement to be in a towel or nude or anything at any point. And then when you go towards the playroom, if you make a right, there's lockers back there.
Yeah, there's a whole locker room.
You have a locker, attendant guy at a desk that sits there, and he'll come and unlock and lock your locker for you. And it's got a shower back there too. There's a shower. And then there's 2 locker rooms. There's one in the back and then one right in the front. And then if you would know, you would think that was the end of the club. But if you're in Diamond, you just keep on walking past that and then turn the corner and there's a door.
Yeah, glass door with a keypad.
Yeah. And you'll get a key, you can key in your...
Yeah. So when you upgrade to Diamond Club, they're going to give you the door code that changes for everybody. Everybody has their own, and you don't share it because it's a private area. But you put in your code, and the door opens, and there's another attendant there that for the Diamond Club lockers, which are a little bit bigger. They're wood. They're mahogany colored.
Members have like their names on.
And then
little name pad.
Actual Diamond Club members have their own locker with their plaque with their name on it, and
their swinger names. Most of them are their swinger names, whatever it is they are. And they have their own. You get your own specific locker that's yours, and you can bring your own lock and key and everything if you want to. But she'll lock it and unlock for you as you need it, and there's a little more space to get changed, and there's curtains on each of the locker rooms and stuff. So if you need more privacy, and it's just a whole different club. It's pretty much an entirely different club
because they have their own bar, their own
different look,
menu.
Just the whole thing is a different club.
And it's like two separate clubs in one. It really is,
which we love, because some nights I want to dance, and sometimes I want to do the nightclub party vibe, and then other nights we just want to sit around, have dinner, and talk, and do more private stuff, and that's good for Diamond. So we navigate between the two.
Looking for a fresh way to connect in the lifestyle? Welcome to the Playground, a modern space where open-minded adults meet, explore, and create unforgettable connections.
Built for the lifestyle community, the Playground is where curiosity meets connection. Ready to join the fun? Click the link below and start your adventure with the Playground today.
We'll go out for most of the night and be in the general area and dancing and doing all that. And then when it gets closer to like playtime and nighttime and lingerie time, then we usually navigate ourselves back to Diamond. And, that's when we have fun, more private fun back there. And we just like the playrooms back there because like it's just a whole different setup. You can have, more of a private thing.
If we play with somebody, we go with the comfortability of the people we're playing with. Yeah. So if they want to be in a private room, then we go to one of the rooms, close the door, lock it, and we do our thing.
Our favorite thing is,
but we like love group play,
and we like group play. We like group play. So
we and a lot of our friends navigate to one of the big group play rooms.
For our trapeze, usually after midnight, you can find us there. Like that's usually what we.
And I know we used to go because there's two of them. There's one back behind, like straight back.
It's like up on stage.
And then there's the other one kind of past the bathrooms around the corner.
That's where we end.
I kind of like that one better because there's that bench right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And every time we're in there and our group is playing, I kind of look out and there's always just
everyone trying to sit on the bench together.
An audience just sitting on those benches, just watching. And
then there's benches like in both of the playrooms around the room.
Yeah, along the walls.
So everybody can. The ones who are brave enough, they'll come into the room and go sit around the outside. Or if you need a break, or you need a minute, or you need to get a drink or whatever, you kind of get off the bed and kind of have a place to sit down for a second.
I've done that before.
Oh yeah.
Like I just sit down on one of the benches and just drink my water.
Or if you're done and you just want to take a minute, it's a good place. And then the biggest thing is that nobody cleans it, that it's dirty, all of this stuff. And I laugh so hard because there are little cleaning ninjas.
I know we've called them ninjas since the beginning because you
don't see them.
The only time I ever actually see them is when they're in there around that one corner past the bathrooms.
They have
and they have their room and where they're folding towels or doing their thing.
Yeah.
And that's the only time you really see them.
They scurry out when they're done playing, change the sheets, do all the things, clean all the stuff.
I don't know how they keep track of who a room but they do. They go in there.
And if you ever need extra towels or sheets or any pillows, anything, they got you. You'll find them. They'll be more than happy to make the bed up for you. Though I've seen them come in between playing and they will change the whole entire thing for us. And we're like, we need another sheet, we need this or that, and that's their only job is to make sure that everything is clean and tidy.
Yes.
And it's so good. It's not.
Yeah.
People say
they are
never clean.
The
they never change
unsung heroes of trapeze. I'm not gonna lie.
I met one of them last time. I finally got to have a minute and talk to her and stuff. She was the sweetest lady.
I know they are. I always run into them and try and get out of their way because I know they're working.
Yeah, I know. I usually don't get to sit down and talk to them. I actually got to actually talk to one when I was there by myself and actually be thank you. You guys are the reason that keeps this place together. We appreciate you.
I would really I want to talk to one to see what they think.
That's the thing. They don't. at least they don't show that. They don't judge us. They just
they know what it is.
And they've been there for so long. It's the same people all the time, and they understand.
I would love to see hear their perspective.
Oh yeah. I would like to actually sit down and really talk to them more than just thank you. You're amazing. Yeah, you saved the whole night.
They are the unsung heroes of trapeze because they make sure everything's clean and sanitary.
They do it so quickly though. That's why we call them ninjas, because they go in and out of the rooms real fast. They're
you'll catch them every once in a while when you're trying to go into a playroom, and they'll be changing the sheets and cleaning and stuff. It's and they'll be like, oh, give me 5 minutes and they'll be ready. I'm like, okay.
They're ready to go in there as soon as we're done. They're in and out so fast. They know we want
they make their rounds and they take they take note of which ones are closed.
Yep.
And then they every so many minutes, every 10-15 minutes, they do their little rounds and they see, okay, this one's open, I'm going to go here fix this one, and it's
clean.
Awesome.
It's so clean.
They have it down pat.
The whole place is super clean. It's not what you're thinking. It's not disgusting and gross and nasty. I've had so many comments. They're like, they never change the sheets, no one ever cleans anything. I'm like, that place is so clean, and it should be a mess. It should be disgusting. Some nights I am surprised it's not, but
on that note as well,
so good.
I would love to bring up the fact of there's a lot of people that I've seen that just need to be a little bit more respectful of the space. There's trash cans everywhere. There's wipes and everything
available everywhere,
and we just need, as a whole, make sure that we're picking up our own messes. No one wants to pick up used condoms off the floor.
I don't care if it's their job or not. You don't make I don't know how many times a group had just ran off and I've been wandering around picking up people's stuff and people's condoms, people's wipes and people's lubes.
That's just common courtesy.
Gosh, guys.
I mean,
we're adults.
I know us. We even pick up our hotel room.
Oh yeah.
And collect all the trash in the trash can, and we pick up our hotel rooms.
I would never make it
before we check out.
Pick up my mess. That's insane.
We don't make the bed and stuff like that, but we make sure all the dirty towels in this place, and we make sure it's
something spilled, we're cleaning it up.
Yeah,
just be considerate. Be a grown up, but. When you first get there, valet is sitting there waiting to take your keys. You pull right up to the door and hand them your keys, and they will go park your car for you, which is another service that is unheard of and amazing.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. They will take your car for you. All you got to do is just tip them at the end of the night, and they'll bring your car back to you.
Yeah.
And they are quick. They are so fast. You'll always, if you sit out front, you'll see them just running all night, back and forth.
Yeah, they're working their ass off.
They work really hard.
They are, and there's so many people with cars, and they're they're not only they're directing traffic.
Oh yeah,
they're parking your cars.
There's only 2 or 3 of them. There's not very many of them. There's just a little tiny crew of them, and they make sure everybody and the doors open. And they're opening doors. They're making sure the outside's safe, and they're watching us, and they keep the outside flowing.
Yeah, I just want to. So we don't talk about it a lot, but you pay for everything up front at Trapeze. If you're going to go, take care of the people that take care of you.
Yes.
Take care of you.
Yeah.
We have to. I've seen people, because everything's just included.
Yeah.
I mean, you have bartenders that are serving you your drinks. Yeah. You have waitresses that are making sure you're good at the tables. You have the cleaning attendants and making sure everything's clean and sanitized. Yeah. You have the girls up front, make sure everybody gets checked in and everybody's taken care of.
Yeah.
Then you have the VIP attendant who's making sure everybody's
got their
locker and everything's safe.
Yeah.
And we just have to make sure that we're taking care of those people too. Because we paid the club, but we need these people live off of tips.
It's service industry.
It's a service industry. So let's take care of them too.
Yeah, make sure you have cash when you go to the club. Make sure you bring cash, because you want to make sure everybody's taken care of. It's a small little crew of people that are there. You'll see the same faces all the time, which I love, and they
stick around for a while.
They do. They stay around for years.
And they're good at what they do.
So good. There's a reason Trapeze is a more pricier club, and it's more, on the higher
You're paying
scale
for the experience, the experience and the service.
You pay for.
You do. You really
get what you pay for in this lifestyle, and you'll notice that with certain clubs. You're getting what you pay for it. And this club is worth every single penny for a reason. And it's this crew of people that are there every single week making it all happen. And
well, and also I truly believe, and I truly believe that it's pricier, but also because people are paying that premium, you're less likely for all the shenanigans and BS. Yeah.
It keeps all that away. You pay for that as well.
Yeah.
You're safe there. Everyone is always talking about what the area it's in. It's not a great area. It's not. Most clubs aren't.
But it's like in a bubble.
Area. But it has a bubble of it. There's security and the valet take care of it.
Well, not only is there security, if you actually pay attention, they have a police officer.
Yeah, they're actual police that keep it
parked in the separate parking lot.
Oh yeah.
And just watching.
Yeah, it's a whole
just making sure everybody's and that's what he stays all night.
Yep.
Just make sure everybody's being safe.
I've seen people pretty much naked outside. On those benches. I've seen people walking around naked. I've seen people you see things at some people drink too much. Some people get into, stuff happens. And I've seen people in lingerie. I feel 100% safe to go out there in lingerie, which is unheard of, especially in that area, especially in
Atlanta. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how they do it, but they keep this little safe bubble and they make sure that everything stays away. And they also keep it safe in the club. If you ever have an issue, a problem, anything,
you find anybody there.
Yes. Ask the staff.
They're going to take care of it for you.
We used to, especially when we first started going there, there are very strict phone rules and picture rules.
Yes.
I have seen them smashing phones, no questions asked.
Yeah.
They don't mess around with it.
Yeah. If they catch anybody taking pictures or videos of an orgy and stuff like that are clearly don't have consent to take those pictures, I've seen them straight up just... kick them out.
Oh, yeah.
Take their phone, delete the pictures, kick them out, and then smash their phone.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't mess around with that.
They don't mess around with
people. There's
violating people's privacy.
Yeah, it's very important to them. And that's why we love Trapeze, because they don't play around with any of that. And they make sure that you're safe and you feel like you're safe to be yourself there. And anybody can go to that club. We've seen people that of all walks of life. A lot of people go there to get away from the regular everyday life. That's what we're there for.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who have really crazy, insane jobs and are really high figures, and they do, really important jobs.
We've met some really powerful people.
And it's a safe place for them to go and express themselves and be themselves. And it's a safe place for that reason. They make sure to take care of you.
I was talking to one of those people, and he said this is a safe place for you to go and be yourself without the worry.
Yeah.
Because it is so
discreet.
Hey everyone. If you ever wondered where we get our outfits, accessories, and even some of the cool decor that you see in our content, look no further. We've got it all linked in our Amazon storefront. From stylish fits, fun accessories, to the decor that sets the vibe. We've handpicked our favorites just for you. Head over to our Amazon storefront to check it out, and you might just find something that fits your style. Shopping our picks helps support the show, so thank you for all the love.
It's hidden,
and that's if you don't know where Trapeze is, you drive right past it.
You would never know. Yeah, it's one of those. If you know, you know.
Yeah, they don't even have a sign out front anymore. You notice that?
They have one on the side of the building.
Oh, yeah. But it used to be one out by the road.
Yeah.
And that's gone.
Yeah, you would drive by past it and never even realize that it was there
at
all. I mean, that's what we love. It's a place for us also to just go and be ourselves. That's the one place in the lifestyle where we don't have to be on display or be, be this
hosts.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to host. We can be ourselves and we can have a relaxing night and chill and be with our people and find new people and explore and do all that.
Yeah.
And that's why we love it there. We love it so much. But yeah, Liz is the manager. She's amazing and wonderful. We love Liz. She will take care of you. She knows everything about that club inside and out.
She's a boss bitch. She really is.
She is.
I love her so much. So good. She's always running around.
Oh yeah, you'll see her.
She's taking care of everything. She is amazing.
Yeah, she doesn't stop, especially when it's crazy. last time I was there, it was insane, and she was on top of it. And they did have a bit of an issue because of the fact that everyone that showed up didn't have a membership. And so it just took longer because you had to go to the computers and you had to put all your information. Yeah. It just held it up a lot, and it was like a 2-hour wait. But man, they were hustling and they were doing their best and they were trying so hard. And I know a lot of people were turned off by the club because of that, but that's not the norm. That's not what you're normally going to experience. That was a huge event for them.
It was. And that's where, like, because we are such advocates of trapeze and we love it so much, they actually ask like our opinions.
Yeah.
And like, how can we make this better?
Yeah. Yeah. They're trying to figure that out.
And like us, Pineapples After Dark, like all like the kind of regular influencers that are regular customers at Trapeze. Yeah. They ask our opinions how they can make things better.
Yeah, they want to improve.
They're always improving. They just renovated the whole club.
Yeah, that's another thing. Everybody's like, I can't believe I thought that was shut down. It needed renovated. Then they were talking about the hot tubs. They used to have a hot tub. And
I hear about the old hot tub
all the time, and I'm like, no, like they are thriving. They have never been better than they are right now, and they just completely renovated the back area. And every time we go, there's a new space being renovated, and they have a new chef there that's now started in the buffet area and stuff like that. And she is badass as well, and her food is amazing. They're doing a really good job with her, and so like they're always looking for the best and the newest, and they're always improving at all times. And it is not running down. It's not being run down. It's not.
No.
It's not.
The exact opposite.
Yes, it is.
It's thriving. There and it's thriving.
And I was like, people just keep telling me like it's. Last time I was there, I'm like, how many years has it been since you've been there, man? In this last 3 years, we always say, we were talking about that last night. Like Trapeze is a completely different club than we went to when we first showed up.
Absolutely.
It is a completely different standard.
100%. Say when we started going to Trapeze, the median age was, I would say, 55.
Yeah, at least. And there was like 10 people. And they were all like
in Diamond.
They've been like members for 25 years. It was the same thing every night, all the time. You know what to expect every night.
Now, that being said, we kept going because they were really fun people.
Yeah. And also
we weren't necessarily attracted to them, but they became really good friends.
And we were honestly like fresh meat.
Oh, yeah. And
we were young. Yeah. We were hot. We were like the thinnest we ever were. We were like dressed to the nines. Like they were like, oh, new meat.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's how we got our name. If nobody knows why we were that hot couple in GA, it's not because we're conceited and we think we're hot. It's because that's what they named us. That was our name going to Trapeze.
Like, who's that hot couple?
That hot couple in GA. Like that was our name. And so, yeah. But they were very welcoming, and we want to be those people for everybody else. And
exactly.
That's why we've always championed for Trapeze, and we've always advocated for them, because we want to be those people we had amazing, wonderful people that were like, come on, let me show you everything, and took our hand and walked us through it. And the way that this club has changed in the last 4 or 5 years is just it's nuts. I love it's thriving. It's never been better, and there's always new people, and the crowds are getting better and better, and I'm excited to see
where it's going.
I don't know how they're going to make it it needs to be bigger, and I don't know how they're going to do that.
They would have to they're going to have to expand at some point, because the more and more people are going.
I have 1.5 million people, and all of them, there was not all of them, but there was a huge chunk of people that were like, you convinced me, I'm going to go check it out. I want to go. And they're super ready to like actually, now that they've seen me go, look at me, you know what I mean? And they're like, if this girl can go and it's not that scary, like I want to go check it out for sure. And so I'm excited to see where it goes.
My favorite comments, like, because I was reading the comments, always cracked me up.
Yeah.
And the comments, 90% of them were positive.
Yeah.
Like there
was actually some really good feedback.
A lot of them were talking about like, I would have like, because you look. It was about your innocence. Yeah. You look. She's like, and like those are the ones you gotta watch out for.
Yeah. You look so innocent though. You freaky. Yeah. Don't let this fool you. Don't let this smile fool you. We're out there. I promise. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens with Trapeze and where their next 5 years takes them, because they're not going anywhere.
No,
that's for sure. If anything, they're gonna need a bigger building, and just keep on improving, but they're not going anywhere. Trapeze is here to stay. They've been there, 25 years or something like that.
They've been there a long time.
They're an old established club full of people that have stuck with it that whole time. We have met so many people that are just like members since the first day they opened, and there's a reason why. And many of us have traveled all over the place and continue to call that our home and keep coming back for a reason. And that's another one of the biggest complaints is it's so expensive. But you
get what you pay for.
Get what you pay for. And there are cheaper options in the lifestyle, but if you're looking for a good, nice night and date night, and speaking of that, I did want to talk about the dress code a little bit. You want to dress like you're going out to like a nice dinner.
Yeah.
You want to treat 100%. It like you're going out on like a date.
So they're not as strict on women.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're not strict for like themes too. If you're in like costumes or like something for a theme night or whatever. And you do not ever have to dress up for the theme. We have friends that went to the club the first experience ever. We talked about it on another episode, but they thought they had to, and it was anything but clothes party. And they wore no clothes, and it was...
Yeah, they wore like underwear and like aprons or something like that. And they were the only ones in theme.
And never feel... Most of the time, people are in theme. You're going to have a theme. But most of the time, that's going to happen. But some nights,
only if you're comfortable. Like
only wear what you are comfortable. Make sure you're wearing whatever makes you feel the best, because that'll be the best night that you have. You're going to have the greatest time if you feel comfortable. Inside and out.
But the biggest takeaways for the dress code is no jerseys.
Yeah. No sneakers.
No sneakers, no hats.
No holes.
No holes in your pants. A collared shirt. So that doesn't have to be a full button down, but it has to be at least a polo.
Collar. Yeah.
And those are the big...
Just like a date night.
Just
like
dress
a nice business
like
casual.
you're going out.
A nice dinner night, sure. Black dress, you can never go wrong with a little black dress. If you don't ever know what to wear, or you don't want to wear a costume or whatever, black dress always works for everything. And like some khakis and a button up. Like it doesn't have to be fancy if you don't want to. We appreciate it. We like being fancy.
Yeah, we like
better be overdressed than underdressed. That's our motto.
We've always been the people that are like, we just dress to impress.
We don't get out very often, so when we do, we like to
dress up.
Go out. Yeah. So, and we just enjoy wearing nice clothes. We do.
Yeah. I mean, I wear blazers and shit to Walmart. So
yeah, we like to. We don't get out very much, so when we do it all the way, and that's what we prefer. But if you're more comfortable in something else, or if you want to wear, whatever theme it is, go ahead. And most of the time it is just like a color, so that makes it easy. Like most nights it's like purple or pink or whatever, and you can just wear a dress that has that color, or a shirt that's...
But they have themes like schoolgirl and teacher, anything but clothes.
Leather, lace, that type of like different vibe. And you can, if you want to, you can wear
You can have fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
Just make sure, if you're not following the dress code 100%, make sure you're in theme.
Yeah.
And if you're not, if something violates it, they'll let you know at the front door.
You won't be allowed in the door, and
the security will stop you.
It will stop you. You will be stopped, and that's why we always try to preface like what to expect dress code wise, because they are not afraid to turn people around, and you will be sent home. So we've seen it a million.
They will
times.
send you away until you come back. Yeah, and like they'll tell you exactly what's wrong.
Yeah,
until you leave and don't have that.
Yeah,
then
they're gonna send you away. They don't. Right. They don't. There's no leeway there at all. They're very strict with that, which we love as well. It's for a good reason. They want to, it's a certain vibe they're trying to stay with and keep up with. And we appreciate it.
I remember they turned away somebody that does shoes, a guy, and they were Gucci. Like they were designer shoes, but they didn't.
But they were sneakers.
But there was something like that. I forget exactly what kind of shoes they were, but
I've seen it many times with shoes.
Yeah, they were
shoes
Gucci.
Causes the problem a lot.
And they still turn around. He's like,
no flip-flops either. I've seen women be turned away because they're wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
Sandals. They don't like flip-flops and sandals either. So make sure you're wearing like something nice. Just something you would wear to a date night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That kind of wraps
really
it
kind
up.
of is trapeze. That is a little bit more in depth. I wanted to kind of do a whole episode about that. We have so many questions.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands, and I can't possibly begin to answer them. So it is nice to have a place there for everybody. Just go listen to the podcast.
Yeah. There was
actually talk about it.
Some of the comments cracked me up.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
We got into Atlanta.
You are
trapeze somehow every video, and I had a few since then. everybody's like, I'm so glad to be a part of Trapeze Talk. I finally found Trapeze Talk. And
yeah, that was a lot of the comments. Like, I don't know how the algorithm brought me here, but I like it.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't believe I finally found Trapeze Talk. And people are like, I haven't heard about that place for so long. And so we love like advertising and, you know, pushing our friends and our favorite places. We love sharing it with everybody. We don't want to gatekeep. We're not gatekeepers. And so we make sure, if you want to check out a club, we highly, highly recommend Trapeze Atlanta.
Yeah, keep an eye out for when we're going. Yeah. We'll be more than happy to show you around.
Oh yeah, we're tour masters. We will tour you all around there and come.
Like we'll even double check with Liz. Like, is it okay if we show them around? Like,
yeah, I don't even ask her. I would just do it. Like I own this place now, so this club's mine. Yeah, I don't mind. If you need any help and you ever need to reach out and you want to go and we're going, come on a night that we're going. I am always advertising whenever we're going. Follow us on Instagram. All of my stories, I will keep you updated on what nights we decide to go or last minute or if we're going next month or whatever.
Yeah, because every once in a while we'll just get a
it's
wild hair and be like, you want to go tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
But even then, we're like on the way to Trapeze. Come out to Trapeze.
And then it's a quick. If you don't have plans, we're going to be here. Come join us.
Yeah, we are more than happy. Come if you want to try it out, and if you want to try it out, come out on a night that we're going to be there, and we will show you around and show you that it's not that scary, and you don't have to make it weird. It's not that serious.
Don't make it weird.
That's our motto. Trapeze is that place. But
yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that, really.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. We will answer all of the questions. I think we pretty much covered everything for the most part.
I'm sure there's more specific questions that people will have, but go ahead, just ask in the comments.
Yeah. Email us.
DM us. Like, we'll try and answer all the questions about Trapeze.
I've tried, even in the comments of that video, if you go through there. I made a couple videos.
It's hard.
I made a reply video to kind of cover most of the questions, and then I did, where to follow us, where to keep up with all of us and us going to Trapeze and stuff. There's some videos in the reply that I tried to reply to, but we really do try to talk about Trapeze a lot. I feel like we talk about it all the time, but we love it there. We owe Trapeze so much. I just on Instagram, we're always talking about Trapeze back and forth, and the other day she was like, we love you guys, and I was like, or no, it was a video about like the reason why we started the lifestyle and stuff, and I was like, thank you guys. Like, you guys are the reason we are who we are, and we owe that to Trapeze, and we love them. Big love until we have our own club.
Yeah,
it'll do. It'll do. But yeah, well, that's all we gotta say about that.
Yeah,
we will talk to you guys next week, as always.
It's not that serious.
Don't make it weird. Love
Bye.
you guys. Bye.